Hey everybody, welcome to Your Guide Outside. Thanks for joining us. Today we're going to talk about Yosemite National Park. If you're subscribed, then thank you. If you haven't, hit that button down there and get subscribed so you don't miss any of these videos that's coming up. Phil and I spent 9 days in Yosemite. 3 of those we spent in the valley, and 6 of those was a wilderness pass that we backpacked coming down from Yosemite Meadows. We had a half dome permit we did on day 4, and then the last 2 days we hiked out back to Yosemite Meadows. So that's what we're going to talk about now, is those days. We're going to break them up day by day. If you missed the video that we put out that was on the entire trip, check it out. We'll put a link to it up here in the corner, and check that out before you start any of these day-to-days. All right, this is day 4 of our backpacking trip in Yosemite, and this is the day we've been looking for. This is the whole reason we went on this trip, is to climb Half Dome. So I'm a little bit worried about the climb this morning because Julie's afraid of heights, and she did really good in the Grand Canyon. Didn't balk at anything, didn't have any problems on some of those narrower places. But this is a little different. This is going to be like straight up for a while, and just a couple little cables to hang on to. So I'm just hoping that she'll make it. But we already had an agreement that if she decided not to go, she'd just wait on me, and I would go on up and take some videos and see her on the way back. But she did it, and I'm super proud of her. So we're about 2.5 miles from the top of Half Dome. We're about a half mile from the trailhead. So it's a 2-mile trail and about 2,000 feet elevation gain. And when you get up there, make sure you have your permit with you, because there was a ranger there when we got there checking everybody's permits to make sure they had a permit to climb Half Dome down there. We took a liter of water and some snacks, and while that was plenty of snacks, we were pretty thirsty by the time we got back to camp. And then on the way back, we were passing people who were coming up from the valley, and that's about an 8.5 mile trip all the way from the valley up. I'm not sure how many feet that is, but that's probably at least 3, maybe 4,000. It's quite a climb up there. And we didn't see, some of them we didn't see had any water with them. And they say that's the #1 reason they pack people off Half Dome is dehydration problems. So make sure you pack enough water for your trip. So, all right. So here we go. Here's Half Dome. Half Dome, 2.5 miles. Hop in there. Here we go. Doesn't look like anybody's climbing it yet. All right, here it is, 2 miles to the top of Half Dome. Break these 2 big trees. Yeah, so there's the subdome. Nice leisurely stroll through the park before we hit subdome. Started our climb up the subdome, which is way up there. There's a little Yosemite Valley. This is just like a staircase. Goes up to the top. We stopped here, take a little break. Okay. Yeah, good time for it. I think so. That's where I'd go. Yeah. Yeah. Let me get to the cable. Okay. Yeah. Are you ready? One of the advantages of camping in the wilderness close to the trailhead was there were hardly any people on the dome at this point. It's about 9:30 in the morning. On our descent at about 11:30, we ran into quite a few people on the dome, and then on down towards subdome, and then towards the trailhead was pretty much a constant supply of people. Super easy from here. We just got through the hardest part of the climb. That's just board to board. Almost there. Don't say anything, okay? All right, we are outside of the boards. Just a little climb left. The cables will be outside of those. How you feeling, Julie?
Tired.
One thumbs up. Boom, there it is. All right, here's the last bit of the cables. And we're here. It's like two peaks up here on top, so we're headed to the other side. See what we see over there. Right
do it again? What? You need to do it again?
All right, we're headed down. I think it's about 11, isn't it? I think it's been about a half hour on top. Had lunch, a little bit of snack. Now we're headed down. Can I see the people down there at the bottom? Right there's the board. All right, we're almost to the bottom. Crisscrossing people's the hardest part. You did it, Julie.
Joseph's gonna call me Zoomer Boomer.
All right, last stretch of Subdome, and the challenge adventure is complete.
Your phone that's on your head?
I'm gonna take it off.
Yeah, I was
There she is, crossing the finish line. All right, the junction to Clouds Rest is just ahead, and then campsite's just over the hill. All right, we made it back to camp. Make sure you take 2 liters of water per person. Up there, we had 1 liter per person, and we made it back okay, but we are really thirsty. Hey, thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel and share this video as well. We're going to put up some videos here at the end that I think you'll like, and we're going to put up a video of a 5-day backpacking trip we took to the Grand Canyon, and also a 3-day canoe trip that we took here in Missouri. And until next time, get out there and do something.